Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Money Matrix. My name is Dion Pouncil.
And I'm Dominique Broadway. Welcome to another very, very, very exciting day in the markets. Please also do not forget that investing and trading should happen at your own risk. So please do your own research before making any trading or investing decisions.
Yes, absolutely. So in some of the breaking news of today, Snowflake CEO is out and the stock plunges 20%. So Snowflake says that Frank Slootman is retiring as CEO, and that caused the stock to tank. He was the CEO who took the company public in 2020 and is retiring. The stock dropped in extended trading. Snowflake said that product revenue in the first quarter will be between $745 million and $750 million, lower than the $759 million that analysts were expecting.
Nice.
You love it?
All right. Well, this one I will say I was trying to remember to say this in Espanol, but I forgot to look it up. But anyway, Duolingo. Apparently my Duolingo subscription is not paying off, but we are still paying for our Duolingo subscriptions. All right, Duolingo announced their earnings. They did $150.99 million in Q4 of 2024, beating estimates beating the estimates of $148 million that they were estimating for the quarter. As you guys know, their stock literally shot up from these earnings, going as high as up 22.75%, around $44.48. Now Duolingo is down a little slightly around, still up about 21.86%, but they're trading up $42.74. So a huge jump after their earnings. Congratulations to them for another beautiful day.
Yeah, you called it. You said they typically do well on their earning report.
Yeah. Duolingo is a beast for sure. I love their company in general. Honestly, just their branding, their marketing, and it's so interesting. They literally hired this one young girl straight out of college, put her into marketing specifically on TikTok, and she literally blew the company up and helped them to, I think, almost like 3 to 5x their quarterly revenue just from her creating these TikToks. So anyway, clearly it's still paying off for them.
Yes. All right. In other news, going into the crypto world, as Bitcoin goes, Riot goes. Okay, so Riot Platforms is a vertically integrated Bitcoin mining company. It's also on our 2024 watch list. The company is engaged in enhancing its capabilities to mine Bitcoin in support of the Bitcoin blockchain. It also provides a comprehensive and critical mining infrastructure for institutional scale hosted clients to mine Bitcoin at their Rockdale facility. The Rockdale facility provides over 700 megawatts in total developed capacity for Bitcoin mining and data center services. And so right now, Bitcoin is charging up, hitting the $63,000 mark, and Riot's stock is up 1.09%. The volume is also picking up, over 56 million trades being made yesterday alone. Okay, and a lot of analysts are setting the new price target for Riot to $20. So we've been in Riot for a couple of years as a community, and it is on our 2024 watch list. So we will keep our eyes on Bitcoin and Riot.
All right, in other news, back to the AI race, I guess. The AI race continues with C3.ai releasing their earnings yesterday evening. Here's another one. I'm starting to think it's giving psychic energy over here, okay? I called this one too. There is one that I called that did not go the way we anticipated. We'll talk about that. But I'm still getting more right than wrong here. But C3.ai did report their earnings. But we all knew this was going to go. Anything with the name AI, you sprinkle the AI dust on it, and boom, it shoots up. They ended up having a great Q4 and narrowing any potential losses here. And I think they did about 86 million in Q4. So very, very good for them. As you guys know, their stock literally shot up as well. They're currently went as high as being up 21% this morning, which is about $6.27. They're down a little bit slightly, trading around $35.28. So another great one. I know many of you also got into calls or some sort of trade on C3.ai, and so they did what we wanted it to do. So thank you again to the AI race.
Yep. All right, now back into the streaming wars that has been going on. Disney, all right? So Disney places an $8.5 billion bet on their Reliance merger and the streaming wars to win in the sports-obsessed India. The merger is expected to have more than 750 million viewers in the rapidly growing Indian market. Asia's richest man, Mukesh Ambani, will control the venture and inject $1.4 billion in his growth strategy himself, while his wife will become the chairperson. So shout out to the power couple. Disney acquired Indian streaming service Hotstar and Star TV channels in 2019, had exclusive streaming rights to the cricket's lucrative Indian Premier League, which it had turned into a paid service by 2020. The IPL is one of the world's top cricket leagues, attracting first-class players from every corner of the globe. So Disney is trying to expand their streaming universe to help control or impact on their dominance in the streaming war, so they're not just local, not national, but worldwide, because streaming is taking over the globe. Okay?
So, AMC, this is the one that I did not get correct. All right, I did get correct about their revenue. So they did end up reporting a revenue of $1.1 billion for the quarter of Q4, which was really good. So they actually did very, very well earnings-wise, which was honestly mainly driven by Beyonce and Taylor Swift, which AMC did admit it was all Beyonce and Taylor Swift that helped to drive the revenue for Q4. However, as the Hollywood strikes, I guess, continues, it's kind of making it a little bit of the future a little bit bleak there, which is what's causing the stock price to fall, and also higher expenses. All right, so despite them having good revenue, really good revenue numbers, and beating, the stock did fall, falling as low as about 10% yesterday, which is about 53, being down about 53 cents. It's actually been trending up since then, and now it's only down about 39 cents, so about 7.82%. All right, so really interested to see if this will turn around a little bit as the market opens, which is kind of what it is signaling once we get into the charts. But AMC is down about 7.81%. Now, as you guys know, AMC is only trading around $4.60, so it's not a huge move one way or another based on the stock, the price of the stock, but it did fall based on their outlook for the future, not necessarily because of their really amazing revenue for Q4.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and jump into our Beat the Bell segment, where we will see some pre-market analysis, go over the news from the global markets last night, and hop into some charts to look out to have an outlook for today. Okay, kicking it off in the Asian market, the Asian Dow was up 0.34%. The Nikkei 225 was down 0.11%. The Hang Seng Index down 0.15%. The Shanghai Index up 1.94%. The Sensex Index up 0.27%. And the Singapore Index up 0.09%.
All right, going into our U.S. equities this morning, we're seeing a lot of red across the board, with the Dow currently down 0.06%, the S&P 500 down 0.17%, and then our NASDAQ is also down 0.55%, and then our VIX is down 2.17%. Gold is up 0.63%. Oil is also up 0.33%.
All right, and hopping over into the futures market, so we will keep our eye on that. The VIX was down 2.17%. The futures were down primarily all night until that 8:30 news came out, and now the futures are up. So the Dow Jones futures are up 0.19%. The S&P 500 futures up 0.31%. The NASDAQ futures up 0.55%. Gold up 0.65%. Silver up 1.39%. And crude oil up 0.37%. Hopping right over into the Forex market, the euro is up 0.07%. The Japanese yen is down 0.68%. The Great British pound down 0.01%. The Australian dollar up 0.29%. The DXY index down 0.13%. And the Wall Street Journal index is down 0.19%.
Heading on over to crypto, as you guys know, we hit some highs yesterday, and then crypto dropped a little, and now it is back up this morning about 4.68%, trading around $63,123. Ethereum is up 4.90% as well, trading around $3,485. And apparently there have been some talks lately. Is Ethereum going to be getting into the ETF world? That's what the rumors are, that Ethereum may be heading into its own spot ETFs. So very exciting there, which also could be driving Ethereum up a little bit more this morning, but very exciting news, and that could potentially make Ethereum hit some all new all-time highs. Okay, XRP is also up 5.09%. Bitcoin Cash is up 5.82%. Litecoin is up 12%, and Monero is up as well. And if you also take a look at some of your meme coins, the Doges and the Shibas, they're probably up as well this morning, as it seems like crypto is just up across the board.
Yeah, and 5 out of the 11 Bitcoin ETFs that went public last month have reached over $1 billion of AUM. So the crypto world literally is on fire. So
in a good way.
Yeah.
Not
now,
burning down.
Going over the news for today, we did have the core pricing index, which was forecasted at 0.4. The actual was also at 0.4. The unemployment claims came out this morning at 8:30. The forecasted was 209,000, and it came out, the actual was 215,000. The personal income monthly report came out. Forecast was 0.4%. The actual was 1.0%. The personal spending news came out. The forecast was 0.2%, and the actual was 0.2%. At 9:45, we have the Chicago PMI. At 10 a.m., we have the pending home sales. At 10:30, we have the natural gas storage. At 10:50, FOMC member Bostic speaks. And then also, this is the day 2 of the G20 meetings. And then at 1:15, FOMC member Mester speaks. So a substantial amount of news today. Had a lot of volume and volatility already in the pre-market. So we will look to see if the market will be trending.
Yeah,
Okay?
and unfortunately, this is the first time in probably between maybe 4 to 6 weeks that unemployment claims have risen. So they are higher than they've been in the past, like 3-4 weeks. So that is something to kind of keep in mind as well, that they are slightly up. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's hop into our charts and go over some pre-market analysis. So hopping into the futures, okay? We are on Thursday, so we'll walk through the day chart, okay? We can see since last Thursday, futures got a buy signal last Thursday and has been charging up. It is meeting some resistance here in the 18,000 mark. So really been struggling to push up over, 18,000 substantially. Every time it has got up there, it has to meet some strong resistance right here at that second standard deviation. But is staying pretty strongly above the VWAP, which is 17,775. Stepping down into the 2-hour strong buy signal came in, okay, yesterday at 1 o'clock and has been charging up since then. And then this at 1 o'clock as well, yesterday. It's been charging up since then on the 1 hour. So substantial charge ups, and that came primarily from the news this morning. Okay, so looking like buy side bias on the NASDAQ, which pretty much leads to equities. They'll follow suit. The ES is looking the same, and the Dow is looking the same. Stepping into the interest rates, okay, we'll start back on the 1-day chart. The interest rates did get a buy signal on today on the day chart, so that will be interesting to see if the interest rates begin to rise.
Nothing.
Oh, if the interest rates begin to...
the chart, the way this thing shot up at 8:30 is like, geez.
That news busted.
Man.
The ZN did get a buy signal today, so we will keep our eye on how the interest rates affect the equities over the next couple of days. The 2 hour, the ZN is in a sell-off, just fell below the VWAP, and the 1 hour, it is in the buy. So the interest rates are mixed. Okay, so we'll keep our eyes on what's going on with that. But the 1 hour and the 1 day are showing a buy, and the 2 hour is showing a sell. So mixed on the interest rates. Gold, starting out on the day, is charging up, just crossed above its VWAP on yesterday. The 2 hour is up and the 1 hour is up, and we've seen that charge of yesterday. We caught a good amount of that in our gold futures trades. All right, hopping into the energy markets. On the 1 day, crude oil has been charging up really since last week. Met some resistance on Monday, Tuesday, but it's been charging up since Tuesday. All right, on the 2 hour, just crossed above the VWAP, and on the 1 hour is charging up above the VWAP. So buy side bias on the energies, the metals, and the equities at the open. We'll let the data lead the rest of the day. Okay, how about you, Dominique?
All right. I actually just entered a trade on the NQ. I want to see if I can ride this market open.
Okay.
All right. So heading into, we have a lot, y'all. There's so much going on today. Exciting, but a lot of things. All right. So first things first, as you guys know, we are definitely tracking all of the stocks that have released their earnings last night because we have... Many of us probably are in trades. We want to know which way it's going to go at the open. All right, we're still actually about, I thought it was a little bit later, we're about 9 minutes away from the market open currently. All right, looking at C3.AI, as you know, they did release their earnings. We actually just received a buy on them. It's not a strong buy, but it looks like we do have a buy here on C3.AI. So it looks like it's actually continuing to trend up a little bit. It's currently up about 19%. So it's up about $5.64 pre-market. Definitely going to be eyeing this a little bit closer. Like I said, we're still about 9 minutes or 8 minutes out from the opening bell. But definitely going to be looking at that a little bit closer to the market open to see if we think this will fall, if we need to sell immediately, or if there's some more upside potential for that, okay? Going into some others that we were eyeing, CRM, which is Salesforce. Now, this was actually really surprising because they're currently up $3.43. They were previously down pretty sharply. Last night, I think yesterday evening, they fell almost like $7-8 yesterday evening after the earnings were announced. They had a lot of volatility here, as you can see. So they were down, about 12%. Yeah, it looks like they were down pretty sharply, and now they're actually up. That's always so interesting. I ain't mad about it because I definitely got calls on them, so I'm happy about it. But it is always so interesting when there's this big fall off, and then it just like turns around. Ain't mad at it, right? But they are currently up $3.23. So this is a good thing. Their price target also was just raised at $330. So that also may be helping to drive that rise up. So if you are in calls or if you're in puts, you're in the negative. But if you're in calls, this is definitely a good switch around that has happened here. So we have a lot of things to keep our eyes on at the market open, but it's feeling like we're going to have a charge up this morning at the open either way. And a lot of these things may continue to rise up. All right, so that's CRM. Another one I want to highlight here is AMC. As you can see, it's still tripping. It's still falling a little bit. It's only down about 43 cents, so it's not a huge amount. As y'all know, I had got 100 calls on AMC, but even with it being down 42%, I'm only down like $100 or so. So it's definitely not a big loss at all. Definitely looking to see if the buying pressure that Dion is seeing that's supposed to be coming in at the opening bell could literally turn this around and turn this from a losing trade to a winning trade real quick. Okay. As you can see, it is trying to push up here. It's trying. I see you, AMC. You got it. You can do it. Okay. Next is Mara, which is another one that many of us were eyeing yesterday. Mara is currently down. This was a little surprising, but they had a lot of positive, I guess, activity yesterday, but they are currently down. They were up as high as $30.81. This morning around 8 a.m. and they've been kind of consolidating around here for a while around this $29 mark. They're currently down 4% this morning, so down $1.43. I know many of you trade Mara pretty frequently, so just wanted to eye that. Also, can we just shout out my charts because they're actually working this morning, so that's really cool. Next is Duolingo. Duolingo was the winner today. Duolingo is giving NVIDIA energy this morning. Is giving SMCI energy with this $49 rise. Now, I definitely thought it was going to go up. I didn't think it was going to go up that high, but I'm so proud of them, okay? That's a beautiful rise up. Why can't all the stocks do this? Huh? Like, what are we doing? Stocks do this, okay? So Duolingo is currently at $49.39. This is literally motivating me to go open up my Duolingo app. I'm going to start again today, okay? I'm going to be like, hola, señoritas. Buenos dias. Money Matrix, okay? Television. Is that television?
I have no idea.
Wait, Telemundo? Telemundo? Okay.
That's the network.
Okay,
Sure.
Anyway. But you get what I'm saying. Tomorrow, you watch, whole show will be in Espanol or French, okay? But anyway, they're $49. Very interested to see if this will continue to rise or if we need to go ahead and grab these puts on Duolingo. Can they hold this rise up that they are seeing? I have no clue, but the reason why their rise was also so high because this is the first, I think it was like the first record that they broke or something with earnings or something of that nature. So anyway, that's that. And then Snowflake is currently, Snowflake fell, okay? Fell is what it did, okay? Snowflake pulled an SMCI. This is how SMCI be moving. Wake up, just down $60, $50. Snowflake is currently down 20%, down $47.55. Oh my God, I hope that y'all did not have calls on this. I know I did not. I ended up not playing with Snowflake, thank God, unless I was on the put side. But I was very optimistic that it was actually going to rise, being a cloud-based company. But they are currently down $47.30. But as you can see on our 1 minute chart, they are starting to trend up a little bit as we're heading to the open. So could be some opportunity. We'll see how that 930 bar looks like, but it could be some opportunity to ride some of this negative this drop or fall down back up. Could be a fun little roller coaster ride there as well this morning. All right. So as you can see, we're headed into, many of you, if you got in a lot of the trades that we talked about yesterday, a lot of the ones that I called, okay, we are headed into a very positive and profitable morning. Okay. So those are a few of the ones that I am eyeing this morning. What time is it? It's 9:27, so we have a couple more minutes. Let's hop over really quickly to the normal ones that we like to play with. So Apple is currently in a sell this morning. Okay, they're down about 29 cents so far. Just received that sell signal. Looks like we are headed, it looks like it's kind of starting to attempt to trend up to our green grin. I'll be forgetting the names. Green grin here. And then NVIDIA is finally up this morning. Good Lord, I know I have a bunch of calls. I stay with a call on NVIDIA, right? I always got me a call on NVIDIA. Finally trending up this morning, about $13.04. So that's going to be a nice little rise. I bet you they'll probably end up being up about $20 or so after the market open because it is positioned to be up. And then AMD is also up $3.18 this morning. Let's take one look at the one that owes us all money. real quick, see how they're doing. Shopify is actually up $1.02 this morning, and it did just receive a buy signal. So hopefully that will continue, so they can run us back those coins. So as you guys can see on the ups, if you're on the upside, I guess the upside of any of these companies that we mentioned, they are all trending up other than Snowflake. But I am interested to see if Snowflake gets another buy signal at the market open and continues to go up. That could be a nice, profitable ride this morning, okay? All right, so we're about a minute or 30 seconds away from the market open, and I see the ones you guys wanted to take a look at. Oh, Sound. Did they release their earnings? SoundHound? I don't. Oh, earnings are today. Okay, so earnings are today after the closing bell for SoundHound. They are currently up 6.94%. Looks like we're heading into the opening bell. So let's see how some of these react. Nvidia is rising up. Everything is starting to rise up. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna hand it back over to Dion unless you're getting into a trade here.
Okay. So opening bell. Let's see if we got into any futures trades. So our bonds have been in the trade since that news at 8:30. So we're up over $1,000 already this morning, unrealized, and net up 768 or 786 on our bond futures trade. So we got into the ZB and the ZN on that news at 8:30. So if you've been up earlier this morning trading on the bonds, the algos caught that. And we were up while we were taking care of the babies this morning, okay? No trade yet. Market did open and the equities shot up to the upside. The algos are already in those signals, so we will be waiting for a sell signal. It looks as though the NASDAQ is approaching the top of the second standard deviation. So that's 18,070. We see a little resistance there. So it may get some resistance here at the second standard deviation or around 18,100, which is the new 100 mark, and or that third standard deviation. But a lot of buying side pressure coming into the market. The VIX is down a couple percent and the equities are showing up. So right now, data is leading to an up first half of this session and potentially an up day on the equities. The energies were pointing up, the gold futures were pointing up, and also the interest rates were slightly mixed. So we will keep our eyes on those. Now, going into TradingView, I was trying to edit my time on, we got the brand new money matrix, TradingView, and all of that stuff set up. So I had to reset basically everything on my chart. So now I need to fix my time so that everything else is in alignment and I'm not talking crazy over here. Okay. All right. So the market just opened up. Okay. I'm going to actually, and I need to change this on every chart.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's like Robinhood isn't even like updating.
So
Okay,
let me change that on every chart real quick.
What's going on?
Just so we all on the same page and I'm giving proper data. And then I will go through some analysis with the new algo. Now, guess what, everybody? Guess what tomorrow is? Friday, March 1st, specifically.
Oh,
so
first of the month.
The new algo suite comes out, okay? We're gonna be looking here at alpha option, and we're gonna be looking at some opportunities. Now, obviously, we got a couple different algos coming out. This is one of our options algos that's coming out. It's our first options algo we're ever releasing. And I'm just gonna walk through the watch list, okay? So I'm gonna go on the 1 hour, all right? And I'm just gonna walk through the watch list. So Apple got a call at the buy. Look at you, right there.
Hey, let me go
Apple got a call. So I'm going to execute stock trades based off of these signals, and Dominique will take some stock trades. So I'm going to buy 100 shares of Apple, set the stop loss to 5%. Okay. I'm gonna go to Tesla, so I'm buying Apple. So I'm gonna go to Tesla. There was a buy today on Tesla, so I'm gonna go long Tesla as well. Okay, so typically for options, I like to see 3 time frame alignments for the 2 hour, the 1 day, and the 1 week. Okay, so you guys keep that in mind and govern yourselves accordingly. Trading and investing is personal. I am looking at these and making stock-based decisions, and Dominique will make some option-based decisions, okay? But I'm long Apple, long Tesla. All right, and obviously everything is up from that news, okay? Netflix, okay? And then again, this is walking down our watch list, so I'm okay with being long a lot of these because they're on our watch list anyway, okay? BlackRock got a call on Wednesday yesterday, missed that ride. The Spiders, opening bell. Okay. NVIDIA, sure that got a buy for sure. Okay. Buy call at the open, it's 5%. Gonna go long NVIDIA. VTI, the overall market. Okay. Looks like that got a buy. Google. Google was down. We got paid off of Google shorts this week nicely. So Google showing some support here. Let's see if it gets a buy signal. Yes, it did. So we'll go ahead and buy Google. Yeah. Showing quality support there. All right. Nancy. Okay. Shit. So, yep, okay. We'll put that in there. All right. Cruise. Same, buy, everything is up. So we're pretty much just walking through, seeing what got a specific signal. Today. Entering, okay, Riot, slightly down, missed that ride. Twilio. Okay, and then I will stop at Roblox, or that will be half of our watch list, and hand it over to Dominique, okay? I call that came in yesterday, all right? And the Qs, we'll do it, we'll stop at the Qs. All right, and then we'll buy the Qs. All right, so those are our trades. Let's look at them. We went long the Qs, long Cruise, long Nancy, long Google, long BTI, long the Spiders, and long Apple. Okay? So those are our current trades here off the opening bell. We'll come back and take a look at the rest of the watch list at 10 a.m. Okay? Dominique?
All right, so I think this just, okay, I think my NQ trade just stopped out. I think it was like $300 or so.
Nice, congrats.
So that was cool. Ride that up at the open. The only thorn in my side today right now is AMC. So as you can see, C3.AI is trending up. I did just set a stop, just in case. It's only 8 minutes in to the market being open. So, you know, you never know that thing gonna turn around. So I did go ahead and set a stop. But as you can say, it is continuing to trend up, approaching $8 a share, being up $8 a share. CRM is starting to fall a little bit more, it looks like. And then AMC is still tripping. We just got to buy on it. So that's likely going to head back up where we need it to go. And then Duolingo is starting to fall a little bit. We did just get a buy, but it did fall from 244 to 222 at the market open, okay? And then we got a buy signal that came through at 229 and it's heading up. That was at 234. So we did just receive a buy signal on that. Now, Snow, which is one of the ones I was eyeing, it is starting to trend up. I think there's a lot of upside potential here. So I'm likely going to enter into some calls on that in a second. But it has been trending up since 9:34 at the market open. Okay, so what was I about to say? Yep, so we have that. I wanted to check these AI. So you can see some things starting to fall because this was up almost 12K and now you're only down about 10,700. So check on our AI, see how that's doing. And then, yeah, it's starting to fall a little bit here. Okay. 449, 427. Okay. So what was I gonna say? All right. So I know there's a few that you guys want me to analyze. So we'll hop in and analyze those. So we have Snowflake starting to, gotta see how this bar does. AI, we just got to sell on C3.AI, CRM. I think this one actually pushed past my stop. I'm gonna go exit this one. This definitely just pushed past. So we are going to exit this one really quickly as we're getting a lot of selling here. Let's see, let me double check and see if we have any buy. Still sell. Yeah, it's only selling off. Looks like it's kind of pushing up. All right. All right, so I'll start going through the list. I'm probably gonna get out of this one because it's doing too much. We'll go ahead and set this at 620 and call it a day. Be happy with what we got here. All right, so let's go through the list of what you guys want to. Do you have that?
Yeah. So, Ms. Suzanne, Costco, gold, and sound for day or swing trading options.
Okay. All right. Just got out 615. All right. So it took like 2,400. Not bad. All right. So let's go back. Costco and sound. Okay. So sound. AI. So sound.ai currently in this sell. Now remember, they are releasing their earnings tonight after the closing bell. Okay, let me know if you guys are locking in any of these wins. So many fun wins this morning. All right, so sound.ai is currently in a sale, but it looks like it's trying to turn around here at this bar. We'll see how it goes. It is currently up 6%. And don't forget, like I said, they are releasing their earnings this evening. All right, so our 1 minute is currently in a sell, but it does look like it's trying to turn around. The 3 minute is in a sell. The 5 is in a sell. And the 15 is also is actually in a buy. So it's starting to trend up here on the 15. If we look at our 2 hour, same thing, in a buy on the 2 hour as well. and on the day. So SoundHound is currently in this sale, but as you can see on the 1 minute chart, it is turning around. But all the other charts are literally saying that it's positioned to rise. So I think could be some good opportunity there for a swing call. But just remember that their earnings are coming out tonight, okay? If we look at GOLD, Barrick Gold Corp, currently up 2.65% on the 1 minute chart. They are in a buy on the 1 minute chart, and the 3 minute is in a sell, 5 is in a buy. So it looks like we're seeing synergy in the 1, 5, 15, all in a buy. And if we go to the day, also in a buy. Yep. So swing trade on the call could be profitable for you. Okay. And then cost, which is at Costco?
I think so.
It is. Costco on this is the day chart. It's been trending up. Remember, since their earnings, they've been doing pretty well. On the 1 minute, they're in a sell. The sell on the 1, they look like they're starting to trend up. Like a lot of things are actually starting to turn around. Maybe there's a little bit of a sell-off. Maybe things are turning around. 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, all in a sell. If we look at our 2 hour, it's in a buy. And then on the day, it's in a buy. So not 100% sure what this is doing, but right now it is currently getting a lot of, the earnings come out next week. Oh, I thought who was that last week? BJ's? Sam's Club? I don't know. One of them wholesalers, I feel like. Wholesalers, they call wholesalers. Anyway, so right now, currently on our day chart, it's trending up short term. On this 1 minute, it's in a sell, but it does look like it's starting to turn around a little bit here. And then on the 3 and then the 5, it's all in a sell. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You want to go ahead and take it over?
Yeah, so we did just get into our first 2 futures trade of the 9:30 session. Well, actually 4 trades. We got into the sell side of silver, or the sell side of gold, the sell side of oil, and my workspace just disappeared. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, we got into the buy side of gasoline. So we got into the buy side of gasoline. Okay. Also, if you're trading futures, make sure you roll over your contracts as we've taught you, because it's time to roll over. Getting ready to go into the June contract. So gold went over to April contracts. Gasoline went over to April contracts. Crude oil went over to April contracts. Silver went over to the May contracts, and the interest rates went over to the June contracts. So equities will probably roll as well. Okay, we also just got into our first sales signal on the NASDAQ. Okay, so now we're selling the NASDAQ, selling crude oil, selling gold, which actually doesn't surprise me because most of them got this huge run up off the news. So people are probably selling, taking some of their profits off the table. Right now, longer term throughout the day, though, the data's still showing up. So you might have a retracement here. People take their money off the table and then get back in on the long side. We shall see. We'll let the data lead in general. But all the algos on this currently are in a sale for gold, crude oil, and the NASDAQ, okay? All right, now, hopping over into the watch list, I know Miss Suzanne asked for gold on the stock side. So Barrick Gold Corporation is not in my watch list, so I will start out at the 1 month, okay? Barrick Gold went public in around 1986 for around $2. Okay, so it's been around for a while, has weathered some storms. Its all-time high was up around the $55 mark. It's currently trading at $15. It got a buy put on February 1st. Okay, from the algo. It's also been trending down since January 16th. It got a buy put, some resistance at 17. Stepping down into the 1 day, it's been consolidating here since around Valentine's Day. It did get a buy call on the 1 day, and the 2 hour did get a buy call. So for me personally, because those 3 time frames are not in alignment, I personally would stay out. But if you're looking for a shorter term opportunity to ride a potential ride up into the longer term, the 2 hour and the 1 day do have a buy call. Okay, so if you're looking to maybe buy a call and get something 30, 60 days out and potentially ride that ride up, that is what that analysis looks like. Okay, on gold. All right, you did Mara?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Colleen?
No. I didn't do Mara.
So I'll look at Mara for Miss J. Okay, so Marathon Digital Holdings. It's not in my watch list, so I'm gonna go to the 1 month first. Mara Digital Holdings went public in 2012, around February. It opened up at $104 and has pretty much been on the decline since 2015. It's currently trading at around $28. Okay. It is in a buy call for the 1 month since December of last year. The 1 week has been trending up since February 12th. The 1 day has been trending up since Monday, February 26th, and the 2 hour is slightly in a sell-off right now in a buy put. So I would personally wait until the 2 hour turns around and gets a buy call signal, and then potentially get in there for a hold, 14, 30, 60 days out on Mara. So I would personally not enter in right now. As the shorter term is mixed, I would wait until the 2 hour turns around into the buy side. Okay. All right, and then Miss Colleen asked about Alibaba options. Okay, so I will look at Alibaba. Again, if you're new to the show, please, if you want us to look at and do some analysis on any stocks, bonds, options, futures, Forex, and crypto, drop them in the chat. Tell us what you're looking at, and we'll take a look at it and do some real-time analysis based off our algorithms. We build all of these algorithms in-house, and then actually our new algorithm suite is going on sale tomorrow. So, all right, Baba is not on my watch list, so I'm gonna start at the 1 month. Alibaba went public in 2014 at around $89, charged up to around $300 a share, and tanked around COVID, and has been falling pretty much ever since, and is down to $74 right now. It's also in the middle of a buy put since September. On the 1 week, it did get a buy on January 29th. On the 1 day, it got a buy put, and on the 2 hour, it's in a buy put. So right now, the 2 hour and the 1 day are in a buy put, and the 1 week is in a call. So it's kind of mixed right now. If you're looking to ride the shorter term wave into the longer wave, maybe a put on Baba with 14, 30, 60 days out, potentially riding that ride down, but it is showing strong resistance on the longer term. Middle is kind of mixed, and right now the shorter time frame is showing puts. Okay, so if you're new to us, welcome to the show. It's Money Matrix. I'm Dion Pouncil. This is Dominique Broadway. If you are listening to us and you're like, this sounds like a different language, and you want to know, join our Discord community. It's completely free. Be around like-minded individuals. We're going to be doing cash prizes and giveaways and contests and stuff like that. If you want to learn from us, to learn what we're actually doing step by step, you can join the Wall Street Academy, and you can do it for 50% off. Just put in the code Money Matrix, and because you're a viewer of the show, we're going to give you 50% off. If you want to join us in person, you've missed this ride for tomorrow, but because ticket sales are closed and we sold out the event. But tomorrow we will be live in Washington, D.C., doing a live in-studio workshop where we'll be recording the show. We will have a lunch and learn, and we will finish out with a happy hour. Because this one, the ticket sales are closed, we will keep you posted on the next one that we will have, okay? So yeah, welcome to the show. Welcome to the community. Click the subscribe button. Click that bell notification and rock out with us Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern, okay?
Yep.
All right, so we exited that sell side trade on the NASDAQ for about a $190 loss. We're already in the buy side and we're up 145. The crude oil is selling off. We're up 270 on that. And the gold is taking off to the upside as well. We're up 170 on that. We're up over $937 in our ZB trade. We took off $218 off the table in that ZN trade, and now it's on the short side. Gasoline just entered into the game and is now up 96 bucks. And then silver, we're down 50, and the ES, we're down 75. So right now, unrealized, we're up $1,800 for a total profit of over $740 unrealized in our futures trade. So let's see if we are going to ride the ride for this buy side on the equities, because it was a little bit of a sell-off, right? And that was people taking their profits. It got a lot of support at that first standard deviation. And let's see if we can continue to ride the ride up. But right now, you know, throughout the rest of the day, it's looking buy-side bias on the equities. So let's see.
Cool. This is fun. As I was one of those people, went in, took some of those profits. And I did I just got into another NASDAQ trade too. But I also got into some calls on snow. Because, you know, snow is down. It was down 50 something bucks. Now it's only down like $44. And we have a lot of just buy signals across the board for snow. So I'm hoping to ride the $44 down up. Why are you looking at me?
I'm hoping the $44 down up.
The down up.
Right.
I mean, it went down, so I'm hoping to ride it up.
You want to ride the reverse back up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to ride it for the green grin. Oh, that's the name of the roller coaster ride. If we launched a financial amusement park,
Got it.
we could call it the green grin.
Yeah.
And it would be like this green ride that like starts here, dips down.
So this is the other half of our day. So the first half of our day is we're trading and investing. The other half of our day is we literally just throwing out ideas of like companies we should start or invest in, or ideas. And then, you know, it's just us knocking each other's ideas down so we don't waste time, energy, and effort on a lot of those things, okay? You know, we went through a bunch of companies. Some of them are good ideas. We got them on our notes, so I'm not going to bring them up because we might end up doing them down the road. But some of them,
you know, that's a good idea.
like a financial amusement park is going to be a hard no for your boy, okay?
I've already raised $5 million for that idea. So I was like, nah, I thought it was a good idea. I mean, think about it. Amusement park where kids can come and learn, and they're learning like about money while, I don't know, being amused. I don't know.
Got it.
Oh, Dale likes it. He's like, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay.
Not bad don't mean good. Okay.
All right. So.
That's funny.
Okay. So 𝐶OHU as this, Okay. It's got hot in here. Is it hot in here?
Okay, so you'll do that analysis, and then at 10 o'clock, I'll walk through the rest of the watch list, see if we're going to get into any trades.
Okay. So AMC this morning is it's still trending down, but it's actually been heading, it's still down, but it is actually heading up. As you can see here, it was previously down about 40 something, 50 cents or 50, 60 cents. Now it's only down about 33 cents. It is, we did just get another sales signal for it, but no worries there. What was it? 𝐂𝐻U. So 𝐂𝐻U, did we do Amazon options? No, we didn't do that, did we? No. Did you do Amazon?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope. All right. Well, it's on our watch list. I don't know if we got to it yet.
Okay. 𝐂𝐻U is currently in a buy. Oh, wow. Did something happen today? They had a nice little ride up. It looks dramatic. It looks more dramatic than what it is. It just went from like 31 to 32. But this bar looks hella dramatic for no reason. Why do they do that? It's always so funny. It's like, oh, it shot up. It's literally up 80 cents. It's not. All right, but it is currently in a buy. It's got it was in a buy, had a brief sale, and then back in that buy for 𝐂𝐻U. You're looking for a leap and swing. So leap, you leaping. Let's go out to the day chart. Long term, it is currently in a buy as well on the day. And on the week, it's actually currently in a sell, okay? But it does have a lot of upside potential to get back up to this 44. It's currently down to 32, so, could pan out as far as a leap goes. February 16th, which was last week, they had the price target for them was maintained at 36, so that could kind of limit them a little bit. But, hey, so for a leap, could pan out because it is a lot lower than some of the highs that it was back in August, which was like 44 bucks. Okay. As far as a swing, it is currently in a buy. Looks like it has some upside potential here in the 1, the 3, the 5, and 2. Okay. 2 hours. So looks like there's opportunity there for the leap and the swing on the call side. If we were looking at Amazon, Okay, so Amazon on the 2-hour chart, just because I'm already there, is currently in a buy. On the 2-hour chart, they're currently up $1.85 today. Wow, look at this 1-minute chart. Wow, they went from, wow, look at that. Go ahead, Amazon. Am I on the 1 minute? I am. Okay. So they were at the open, they were at 172. Now they're at 140, almost 145, 175. I'm sorry. It's still in this buy. As you can see, it may continue to ride up here in our 1 minute, 3, 5, 2 hour is still in a buy. Everything is saying in a buy. It looks like there still could be some more upside potential for Amazon. And as Dion already said, that today is looking like a green day in general, right? Just green all day long, buy side all day long. So it looks like Amazon has a little bit more steam in it to rise more there, okay? So that is Amazon. If we take a quick look at NVIDIA just received another, on the buy chart, the day chart. Just received had a buy and then a sell, but it looks like it is actually trying to push up. As you can see, NVIDIA got as high as 798, then fell down to 790, and now it is kind of been consolidating here around this 795 mark, but hoping that it pushes back up to this 799 that it hit, earlier. You're welcome, Akila. Let me hop back over to my short list that we have. So Snowflake has been consolidating quite a bit right here, waiting for it to break out or do something. Jeez, come on, Snowflake. It's literally been consolidating around this 183, 185-ish mark. I'm hoping that it breaks out to the upside, okay? So that is that. Duolingo is already trending down a little bit and starting to lose. I forgot I'm supposed to be in puts on this. Totally forgot. Duolingo is trending down. As you can see, it was previously up about 50 bucks. Now it's only up about 36. AI is continuing to rise. I went ahead and got out when it was falling because I was like, anybody messing with them, you take my coins and go. So I have exited my AI trade. Very much okay with the earnings that I have, but it is continuing to ride up. If anyone wants to get back in, at your own discretion. And then CRM, which is great, is currently up $1.41. I know they were actually down earlier. They are starting to trend up. And then once again, AMC, if anyone else is in those calls with me, it is currently in a sell, but it is trying to trend up there. I don't know why it's struggling a little bit. It's like consolidating here. This must be like around the VWAP if I had this on here. So we'll see how that continues to rise. Ms. Reader said PLTR is finally turning around. Let's see what that thing doing over here. PLTR, Palantir. All right, it looks like there was a buy that came through at 949. It's got another buy signal that came in. Palantir, kind of a buy, is trying to figure it out. Currently up 69 cents. This one's probably going to do something exciting today. So this might be a good little day or swing trade here as well. They're currently up about 2.66%. Currently in this sale, but you can see it's battling a little bit right here, trying to push up. So it could be worth getting into as well, because these calls are usually pretty cheap, because only the Palantir is only $25 a share. So good call out there. So much opportunity. So much opportunity. Definitely wish I held those AI calls, but hindsight's 2020.
Okay, so over here in the futures market, our NASDAQ buy has crossed over $300. Most of our trades we are up. We exited that crude oil sale for $10, got into the buy side, and it's losing right now. Net profitable, we're up. I mean, unrealized, we're up over $2,100. We're net right now up over $5 on the futures market. So most of our trades are nicely profitable. ZB is up over $1,000. NASDAQ just crossed over 400. So futures are doing pretty well. We're green over there. On to the watch list at 10 o'clock, I started hopping into some trades. So I got into Path as well on the long side. So I went long Path on the 1 hour. Palantir, actually just went long Palantir at 10 o'clock on this buy call. And again, I'm using our algorithms. We have, the one for stocks and the one for options. Dominique will take the option calls on or puts on the show. I'll do the stock, and we're holding these for stock day trades or swing trades. I'm only actively trading on the watch list. So anything that I go long on, I'm okay with holding for the long term, because everything that's on our watch list, we're open to holding it for at least a year or longer, as long as it doesn't hit our 5% rule. Okay. I also just entered into ARK Bitcoin ETF on the long side. So that is our first Bitcoin ETF trade on the show. We did add our Bitcoin ETF selections, and we will be dropping them into the Wall Street Academy. All right, when we get to the crypto section. Also, the Invesco Galaxy Bitcoin ETF, I went long on that. 400 shares as well, right here at the 10 o'clock hour. I also went long SMCI right at 10 o'clock, and you can see we're already up $455, $500. Just took that long 6 minutes ago. All right, and then we also just went long Facebook, and we're up $214 on that. So our active trades for today, we're already up $700 on the trade. So we went long pretty much everything that we got a signal on. No shorts for today. Right now, Meta and SMCI are leading the charge. So SMCI is up $600. Go ahead. I'm going to go ahead.
Wait, 600? Oh, not per share. Sorry. I was like, sorry.
Wait a minute. Miss that run, huh?
Wait, what? Sorry.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and lock in $250 on SMCI. Just got into it literally 7 minutes ago, and we're up $500. All right, now I'll just let that rock, let it run as long as it wants to run. Now it's up $800. Okay, so I'll lock in 400 actually and let it ride. So we're up literally 400% in what? I'll lock in $500. So we lock in $500 in 8 minutes. Shout out to the algo. If you're getting any of those calls, congratulations. Okay. For Meta, I'll let that ride for a little bit. We are up 133 bucks on that, okay? All right, so those are the active trades. We just got stopped out of SMCI for 519 bucks, okay? All right, so cool on those. Yeah, we just got stopped out for 518 bucks on SMCI. So not bad for 8 minutes, okay? So those are the picks for today, active day trades. That was our first entry and exit of the day. We just made $518 off SMCI in 8 minutes, okay? All right, so it seems as though the NASDAQ just got into a sell, okay? Exited that trade for about a down 100, so we're down 280 on the NASDAQ, and it's 2 trades today. It's now in its 3rd trade on the sell side. We're still overall net profitable on our unrealized and total realized. So pretty green day. And again, for the newbies, this also shows you, 1, you can make money whether the market is going up or down, and 2, you don't have to win every trade to be profitable overall, okay? The key is having an edge, a strategy that can give you some insights on when to get in and when to get out, and proper risk management, all right? And we teach all of that in the Wall Street Academy. So how things going over there for you, baby?
I'm good. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. You know, finger tied, clicking, all this hard work. Just playing. I'm chilling. I feel like some things that I'm looking to go somewhere are just consolidating, and I'm ready for them to stop so that they can go up or down, whatever way they want to go. All right, so our AI is still up $7.22. CRM is currently down 14 cents. AMC is still down 58 cents. That's been consolidating, I feel like, as well. Duolingo is still up 37. Snowflake is still down 44. I am waiting for it to go somewhere, and it's not going anywhere. It's literally just sitting still, which is annoying. I'm just ready for it to break out one way or another. So even with some of these, especially option trades, remember that even if you're entering them, even if Snowflake doesn't go down, doesn't go back up today, maybe it'll go back up tomorrow. Who knows, but definitely waiting for it to go somewhere. Come on, Snowflake, do something, all right? Let me know what other trades you guys are currently in, any other insights you want to see. Don't we have like some pretty important news coming out today that I feel like the market's been waiting for all week? No? Dion?
Yeah, so the unemployment news came out at 8:30.
Yeah,
That's what shot the market up. PMI came out at 9:45. Pending sales at 10. Natural gas is coming out at 10:30. FOMC member speaks at 10:50.
I thought it was something big
and
today.
the FOMC member speaks at 1:15. Well, the 1:15 is the orange folder, and the G20 is an orange folder. So,
Okay.
I mean, in natural gas, you know, I always want to keep an eye on the energy markets. But as far as like, you know, though the unemployment was pretty much the biggest of the day, which is obviously shot the market up 100 points. So right now, NASDAQ just got into a big sell-off. It's up $780 already. A lot of selling pressure coming into the market. Again, the NASDAQ is really struggling at that 18,000 mark. So it crossed over 18,000, got up to 18,070 today. And literally in this sell-off right now, we're already up $850 as we got in around 18,042, and it's currently at 18,000. So we can see here very clearly a lot of selling pressure coming into the market here around that first standard deviation. And the algos caught that sell. So shout out to the algorithms. And so a couple of things on the algos that's coming out tomorrow. So first and foremost, I've finally released kind of the price and stuff like that in the Wall Street Academy class last night. And, you know, again, we build these things and try to make them always affordable for everybody relative to how much money they help people produce, okay? So it's only going to be 2 options for the entire algo suite. So you can get the entire algo suite for $497 a month, or you can get the options only part of the suite for $247 a month, which we agreed that we thought that it was very reasonable. The NASDAQ just took off $1,000 off of that trade. So congratulations if you're riding that ride down. It literally just got stopped out because the algos adjust at $1,000. So it just took out, it realized $790 in that trade. Okay, so it rode that ride down and took around $1,100 to $1,200 off the table, and it's up now net $790 for the day. So 3 trades, lost the first 2, just won that third one. And if you are riding that ride down, congratulations. Okay. All right. Shout out to the algos. So we thought it was very reasonable, trying to make them affordable, relatively speaking, compared to, you know, what everybody has been making off these algos. You see all the thousands, 4-figure, 5-figure days, weeks, and months people are having. And these are the most algos we've ever released at one time, and then all in a suite. So brand new algos for stocks, bonds, options, futures, forex, and crypto that can be used, called Pulse, P-U-L-S-E. A brand new options algo specifically for calls and puts called Alpha Options. And then we have another brand new options algo specifically for put credit spreads, call credit spreads, and iron condors for those of you guys who like to sell premium, called A2C. And then we have updated our, loved algo called Homework Levels, HWL. So that's coming over for the first time ever in TradingView. And then we also have Neo, which is a algo centered around the VWAP. So very, very excited about that. And then we got a special announcement algo that's coming, that's around the VWAP as well. So that entire suite will be $497 a month. You'll get full access to the TradingView suite immediately. And then we will give an update in about a week or 2 for the Ninja Trader part of that suite. And you guys know we don't really charge you all for upgrades. So once you get in, you're grandfathered in, and as long as you don't cancel your subscription, you're good and you get the free updates, okay? So that is the information on the algorithms that come out tomorrow. So super excited about that. The new algo website is completely new. It's completely separate from Money School. It's completely separate from Hint. It's completely separate from WD, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this is a brand new algo suite, brand new calculations, never released before algorithms. So super, super honored, super, super excited, and congratulations to the team. Also to our total, so now separately, to our total community, our total investors, shout out to you guys. We announced the pilot program last night, and that pilot program gets kicked off this coming Monday. Where everybody that invested into the program are going to be able to be in the pilot program, getting in there, using the platform, trading, seeing, feeling, touching what you guys invested in coming to life. And we are very, very close to taking this thing to the market. So shout out to you guys in the Money School family. You guys see I got my Money School hoodie on today. As we run it up in these markets. So a lot of great news. And then we got our workshop tomorrow. So a lot of great updates that we've been talking to you guys about for a while. We've been working very, very hard behind the scenes, and a lot of these things are coming to fruition, and it's harvest season. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So yeah, over here in these futures trades, we are up $75 on our silvers trade, up $110 on our crude oil trade. We went flat on gasoline, took $46 off the table there. We are up $70 in our gold trade. We're up $1,093.75 on our bond futures trade. And we're up $46 on our 10-year treasury note trade. So unrealized, we're up $1,300. Total realized, we're up $1,100. So a very profitable day for us in the futures market so far. And then in our stock picks, right now we're down 1,000, but remember we already took off $518 off the table. So we're at about a net of $500, down $500 on the P&L, which also goes into diversification, right? So we're up over 1,100 in our futures. We took off 500, so that gives us $1,600 of profit. We're currently down 923. That gives us an overall net profit of $623 for today. Okay, so far the market has been open for, let's call it 42 minutes. Okay.
Nice.
So,
and I just got on my ride to on Snowflake. So I just got on that ride. It's finally turning profitable for me. Finally, it's about up 450. So I think the ride is about to begin for Snowflake. If anyone else got on calls and that, I'm also just got into the buy side of the NASDAQ since I missed the sale. But Snow is finally starting to head up. We just got to buy on, I'm on Salesforce. Sorry, I'm on the wrong one here. Just got to buy on Snowflake, and it is starting to trend up. So those, if you're in on that, it should start to be, depending on your entry point, it should start to become profitable for you there. So I am riding the NASDAQ ride up that it looks like it may be happening. And then Snow, I'm riding Snow back up to hopefully 200 or so there as well. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. I just got really sleepy.
The NASDAQ got a strong bounce off the VWAP, and it's bouncing back up to the upside. So it bounced at 17,979, which is right there at the VWAP. A lot of the longer term data still showing up for the day. And that VWAP is holding strong right around that 17,980 mark. So again, this battle to push the NASDAQ over 18,000 and keep it over 18,000 has literally been going on all week. We've been pretty much traded in the same range for the whole week, right? And that's another thing I want to bring up about understanding kind of the longer time frames, right? So if we went and we looked at, if we went and looked at the 1 day chart, right? If we looked at the 1 day chart of this, excuse me, right, we can see literally that the NASDAQ has been trending up since November 6th of 2023, looking at the 1 day chart, right? But we can see that there are some dips in that 1 day, but the VWAP at the 1 day is at 15,427, and now it's at the second standard deviation on the 1 day, which is at that 18,000 mark. So it's very clear as to why we're getting resistance, because it's at that second standard deviation, and it's literally been consolidating at that second standard deviation since January 22nd, your birthday.
My birthday.
Right? So, and this is why, understanding what you're doing is so important, and also being able to see and understand the longer outlook, right? Understand how the longer time frames affect the shorter time frames, right? You can see why on the day trading we've been doing, the NASDAQ has been struggling to get over that 18,000 mark, because it's a second standard deviation on the longer time frame. Okay, so those are the type of things that we give insights in and teach in the Wall Street Academy. But in here, we literally just want to come in here and run it up. But something to keep our eye on in general, and see if they actually really break through this. If they end up breaking through this second standard deviation, which is at 18,000, and now my Ninja Trader, just came back to life. Okay.
Yeah. Snow was asking, Patience was asking, is it too late to get into Snow for calls? I would say no, just because Snow is still down $43, and it's literally just still kind of consolidating around that point. The goal for this trade is to be able to ride the wave back up as it starts to retrace from being down $43. We are still currently in a buy on the 1 minute. And now we just got a little bit of a sell here, so we'll see if this actually sticks. But it's just been consolidating, honestly, as you can see, since 944, so like around this 188, 185 mark. And it has to break out one way or another So we're hoping to ride that back up. Like I said, it may not even be today where it goes where we need it to go. It could be tomorrow. I honestly think it might be this evening where it'll just start to rise back up. But it could even be one of those things where it rides back up over the next couple of days and just slowly pays you, as it does go back up. So, yeah, the market's kind of dry right now.
Yeah,
but.
and it's a good amount of buying pressure coming into the equity market, bouncing off of that standard deviation on the NASDAQ. So,
this is up over here, the NQ.
Yeah, it's up almost 40 points since that VWAP. The VWAP bounce happened at 17,979, and it's now crossed over 18,000. It's at 18,023. So, a lot of buying pressure coming into the market, starting to charge up.
Yeah.
And
locking
again,
in some more monies there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Everybody said congrats on all the forward progress. Thank you. And shout out to you guys, sticking it, believing in it, seeing it, making money off of it, activating.
Miss Suzanne was asking about the hints versus the new algos. You want to kind of tell the difference?
Yeah, I mentioned on that. I said,
you did?
I said it's completely separate from Money School, from Hint, from WD, all of that stuff. So, it's like I said, like 5 or 6 new algos coming into it, and you could get the whole suite. It's getting launched in TradingView first. Then we will be having signals and stuff in there as well. And then we will release the Ninja Trader versions as well. And then obviously it'll be built into Total.
And then Vanessa was asking about issues. Can you start with the options only and then upgrade
to the full package later? Yeah, I mean, you can in theory and in practice, right? But there's two packages.
Yeah.
So there's one where you just pay for the whole suite, and there's one you just pay for the options. So if you just start out with the options and you want to upgrade, by all means, you can. Get in there, run it up, and then run it up.
Run it up.
Yeah. So tomorrow we will release those for sale during the workshop. Have we decided if we're going to be live streaming during the workshop, or are we going to figure that out tonight? I think we decided we're going to keep it intimate for the people in person. We'll be live streaming the show as norm, and then we are going to keep it intimate for the people that are there. So for everybody that show up, give them that special love for showing up in person. Okay, I rock with that. Okay, so we will do the show.
Vanessa said no.
So we will do the show as normal.
Yeah.
And then we're going to keep it exclusive for the people who pull up on us. All right. Sound good.
Don't worry, Vanessa. We'll get you. You'll see. You're going to get your one-on-one time as well with us at some point.
So the full suite.
Where are you at, Vanessa? Sorry. Okay. I just want to know. Let me know where you're at, Vanessa, in the world.
The full suite is $497 a month. 5 or 6 algos, $497. The options only is $247 a month. Okay. And as long as you keep yourself active, you will be grandfathered in at that price. If you ever cancel and you come back, you're gonna have to pay whatever price it is at that point. I'm not sure what that'll be, right? The markets are supply and demand. Okay. Antoinette said, do you have a demo of the algo? Yes. What y'all been watching since we launched Money Matrix is all the new algos. So all the money that everybody been making on these. Now, if you're new, Miss Antoinette, you can watch any of the replays of the shows on YouTube, but also in the website, it will have, the how-to videos and explainer videos for the new algos. But all the money y'all been seeing us make, here, I'll give
Can you show them the option one again?
Yeah, so let's just walk through it. Let's go on my screen. So here you have an algo that gives you buy and sell signals for stocks. It works on futures, right? For those who trade futures, it trades futures. It tells you when to buy and sell. It works on Forex, right? So if you trade or invest in multiple different asset classes, it works for investment. It works for trading, stocks, bonds, futures, Forex, and crypto. And then that's Pulse. And then we have a brand new algo that specifically works for options. So telling when to buy calls and when to buy puts. And you can see how accurate this joint is, right? Buy and put means that the market is going to go down. And you can see that market going down, okay? Drop some dollar signs in the chat box if you made money off of our algorithms, okay? And then we have a brand new other option algo that specifically tells you about, when to do a different type of option strategy known as selling premium. So put credit spreads, iron condors, call credit spreads, and all of that stuff. And you can see how accurate it is on there as well, right? So some pretty cool stuff, and very, very powerful. And drop those dollar signs in the chat box. We're making a lot of money off of those algorithms, okay? And then what you see here on my chart in the futures, these are the algorithms, the same brand new algorithms, but specifically for futures. And these algorithms trade fully autonomously. So you can turn them on to trade automatically based off of whatever parameters you set, or you can use them to trade automatically and get into the trades, but then potentially exit the trades, right? So, yeah. I'm super honored and excited to release them because we've been working on these behind the scenes for a while. These are the first two options algos that we've ever released. Everybody loves the algos for trading, and so now they've been requesting option algos, and these are the ones. And a lot of people have been making a lot of money off of them, and these are much, much better and much more efficient and effective than the ones we previously had, if you can even imagine that, because we've made a lot of money off of the other joints. So yeah, the team and I built Money School Algo, the TWT signals, the hints, all of those, and now these are newest releases and suites. This is the first time we ever released like all these algos at once and in a suite. So you kind of get more bang for your buck, because if we released each one of these individually, I promise you it wouldn't be $500.
Yeah, for sure. So let's hop into, because we're at the 10:30 mark, just anything else that's happening today or this evening. You're very welcome. Carlene said, thanks, Dominique, for the AI call. $. Love it, love it. All right.
Love to hear it. Deontay asked a good question. Since TradingView has an app on the phone, you are able to access on your mobile device. Yep. So you pull up your mobile device, and that'll be some how-tos on the website as well. But you pull up your mobile device, go on to TradingView, just like you're going on TradingView, and in your indicators, you will look and see invite only, because once you purchase them, you get the invite from us, and you'll click on your invite only scripts. And you'll see your invite-only algos in there from us. And you'll be able to look at it right on your phone, on your iPad, your laptop, and your desktop. So that's a good question. That's another thing. You're able to use these across asset classes on any of your devices that you have TradingView on. So super, super convenient.
Eileen had a question too.
Just to clarify, the option algos include the futures trading autonomous trades. No, if you buy the options only package, you only are getting the 2 option algos. If you buy the full suite, you get the full suite that covers all of those asset classes, and you will get the free upgrade for the autonomous futures algos when they come out like next week or so. We wanted to release the TradingView versions first because it allows multiple different asset classes, whereas NinjaTrader only allows you to trade futures. Okay. So the full suite, you get the full suite plus the autonomous joints. And then for the options algo, you only get the options one.
Wow. The autonomous ones were $4.97 a month?
Yeah. We're going to release them all in there and get the free upgrade.
Did I approve that?
I did.
That's very, that's low.
It is, but we want to make sure that everybody
I didn't know it included that.
Yes.
Yeah, I would charge more.
Yeah. Well, no, because at the end of the day, the more money that everybody makes, the more they're gonna be singing the praises of the show and the algo. So it's like,
that's crazy.
At the end of the day, we like to brag on y'all. Like, all the money that y'all make, we tell all of our family and friends how well y'all do. Y'all like our trading babies, right? So it's like, the better y'all do, the more we brag on y'all, and the more y'all also tell y'all friends and family as well, right? And that's really what it's about. It's about helping the community. It's about everybody making money, and it's about a rising tide raising all ships, okay? Ms. J say, we brag on y'all too. Thank you. Anthony says, how long does the sale last, Dion? Well, this is a launch sale, launch special for the 247 and the 497. So we'll just focus on launching them and getting them out. How long is at that price? We don't know. Right now, our main focus is getting it out, getting it launched, getting it into everybody's hands, everybody having a high probability opportunity to make some money. Okay? Pauline says, but with the options algorithm, we can do stocks from this. No, the options algorithm is programmed for option signals. I personally would not use it to trade stock because they're different calculations. Govern yourselves accordingly, though. Okay. Remember, all of this is math, everybody. Like, it's all math, and it's, you know, obviously physics as well, but it's all math and calculations. So if we dedicate something to something that we tell you something, that's the math that was set for that. If you use that math for a whole nother thing, you're on your own. Okay? Yes, the algo alone will pay for itself every month. That's a very, 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 very high probability. Okay?
Probably every day.
Huh? Show them what you did today.
Yeah, so right now, if we go into TradingView, right, we got into some option signals. We just took off, matter of fact, we just took off $500 off the table on SMCI in the first 8 minutes of the open, right? And then in the futures, right now we're up $2,000 with a net realized of $900. So right now alone today, the algo is up $1,500. Right now, okay? And these are the ones that we're releasing tomorrow. So that's one day. So let's just say it was March 1st and I made $1,500. That means that it paid for my $500. I got $1,000 net profit, and every dollar I make for the rest of March is complete profit. Okay? Shannon said, I've been ready to sign up for a month. Wow, that's a great answer. Wow, that's a great deal. Don't charge more now because I'm going to buy the full suite. Yeah, that's the plan. Give the suite, you know, for everybody to rock, and you can learn, earn, and return. Curly Hair Boy says, is there going to be a training on how to use the algo? Yes, it will come with how-to videos for each algorithm. Okay. Seen It Pick says, I want in. What's the website? We're going to release all of that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
We haven't released it yet.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, we'll send an email out and drop it. And we'll be live tomorrow too. So we'll share all the information to sign up. Don't y'all go crashing the site now. And please make sure you still come in and tune into the Money Daily. They're going to be like, we don't need to watch y'all little show no more. I'm like, dang. We went from 1,000 subscribers to 2. They don't even want to hang out with us anymore, okay? Yeah.
Speaking of the algos, we up 2,000 now in the futures trades.
Yeah, so. I know. It's been a good day. Yeah. For sure.
You're gonna go some earning reports, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I can go buy an outfit to wear for tomorrow.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Vanessa said, I'm so ready. I've asked for TradingView algo since December. They coming, y'all. Tomorrow is the day.
Well, you know what? We are helping y'all with practicing patience. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give y'all a little patience.
Exercise.
Yeah. CRM finally coming up. Okay, Faith. What's up with Snow? Has Snow turned around for us yet? She said, nah, this is my morning news now. We just got to add the weather in. We add the weather in, maybe my mom will watch. Okay? Okay, so really quickly, because we do have a bunch of earnings coming out this evening, today after the close. Oh, I forgot to see how Six Flags did. Totally forgot about that. But today after the close, Zscaler. We also have SoundHound. As y'all know, Phyllis is you know, that's Phyllis's company, right? Where is Phyllis? Maybe she on a flight headed to DC.
She said she was flying up here today.
Okay,
I don't know
so
if she did it after the show.
I can't remember if I saw her earlier or not, but I think I may have saw her earlier. Anyway, that's Phyllis's company, y'all. That y'all know that's her thing today after the closing bell. SoundHound, she's made quite a few dollars off of that. We also have Fisker, Dell, Autodesk, Hewlett Packard, Viva, Elastic, and then going into tomorrow morning, Plug, Fubo TV, Tidewater, a lot of random other companies, still notable. But just wanted to put those on your radar so that you can remember, okay? They said, no, we're not leaving y'all our power couple all. That's so sweet. Faye says, Snow still sleeping. And CRM. Yep.
Nah,
okay.
this is my morning news show.
I love it. That's it. We got to add the weather component. Okay. All right. So yeah, those are some of the ones that we have this evening. Really interested to see how Dell does, and then SoundHound, as y'all know, Phyllis got us Hound and SoundHound. We can actually go take a quick look at it. Curious to see how it's trading today. SoundHound has been interesting. So we did just get a buy on Snow. It is still sleeping. Come on. If you're gonna go somewhere, Snow. Like, what are we doing?
Be somebody.
So Snow is actually just getting hot and boring. I'm like, come on, I'm out there. You holding my capital up. You need to move, do something. Okay. So Snow is still snowing. So patience, you definitely still at the same entry point. You might get the same exact price I got because this thing is not budging, but we did just get a buy on it, so hopefully we start to see. We got another buy bar happening, green bar. Oh Lord, Snow, figure it out. All right, I want to take a quick look and see how Six Flags is doing today. Six Flags is down. Okay, so they're down about 24 cents. They ain't really doing much. Down about 24 cents so far, and then Bed Bath & Beyond was another one that released their earnings. Oop, that was the wrong symbol. Bad. Yeah, they're actually up. Is this Bed Bath & Beyond? This is the wrong one. Is it Bed Bath & Beyond? No, Bath & Body Works. That's the wrong one. Bath & Body Works, what I'm thinking of. They're currently, we just got a buy on Bath & Body Works. So like they fell from their earnings. They were down as low as like $44. They've been trending up, and they are currently in a buy. So maybe there's an opportunity to ride that back up potentially there. It is already trending up and in the buy. As well, okay? Another one that we did not talk about, but also did release their earnings was Best Buy. Okay, my dad loves some Best Buy. So
I've seen that earlier and was going to bring that up.
My dad loves some Best Buy. So Best Buy shares, they are currently rising today. They're up about $3.47. So they are on the rise, currently at sell right now, but just wanted to highlight them. And CRM is finally rising. I gotta double check because I feel like I put a order in to exit that trade. But they're currently up $5.54. Their buy signal was actually nice and valid and strong, and they are literally up $5. I think they were previously only up $1. So that was a nice ride up that they've taken, as well. Okay, and then let's take a quick look at SoundHound. That's what we're supposed to be looking at. So SoundHound is coming out today after the closing bell. All right, they are currently up 7%, currently in a sell. This is another AI company, so they definitely have a lot of upside potential for sure. Definitely gonna play with some calls on this one. This is all signs are pointing up for SoundHound. So despite the fact that it's currently in a sell, but looks like it could be good. Okay, Rock Sheen said, hi, Dominique, hope all is well. Please look at ENVB. Look at that. That's a nice opening. Nobody else says that. Y'all just be like, look this up. He said, hope all is well. That's so nice. I love that. I think, Roxine, I think I went to high school with her. Didn't we go to Flowers together? Let me know if that's you. Because I definitely
Roxine?
No, I think that's her name. because she has a sister too.
Right. So you said
and
you know
Roxanne.
one, you're trying to make sure.
No, but
it's
I
her.
think that's her, Roxanne and her sister, Roxanne. No, I was in a master class the other day, and there was a Beverly in there from PG County. I'm like, Mom, is that you? And she's like, no. I was like, okay. Super funny. EMVB.
She said, yes, we did.
I thought it was. How you doing, girl? EMVB. Okay, so EMVB, I'm not super familiar with them, but they are currently, they're up 204% this morning. Yeah, this buy looks like it's a biosciences pharmaceutical company. They are traded on the
Health sciences.
them health sciences, they be doing it.
Novo.
They're currently they are traded on the NASDAQ, so they're reputable here, but they are currently up in a buy. The buy is still valid. They are. Yeah, wow, it's a nice little shoot up there on that day chart. Yeah, they actually have a lot of upside potential, Roxanne, because they were previously, I mean, it's been a while, but they were previously as high as $6.94. So this is currently rising up. Obviously, with all things, when you see a big shoot up like that at 200%, you got to be careful because it could literally start to fall, right? So I would say definitely be careful with that one for sure. But it is currently in a buy on the day, in the 2 hour and the 1 hour, obviously, because it did shoot up so much. But this buy signal is still trending up here, so it could have a little bit more upside potential. But just be careful. Anytime you see a stock up 100%, 200% in a day, that thing can also fall 200% in a day. So just be careful with that one. So no true advice there. I would say if you're in it, I would probably take my profits because this bar right here is honestly starting to fall a little bit. I would probably take my profits and be happy and call it a day, right? But it does have upside potential from a longer time frame because it was previously up to $6. But as you can see, it's literally starting to do our pouty profit here where it's literally starting to turn down. So be careful there. But I would take my profits and go to lunch if I was you, personally. Okay. We'll look at BITF and then something else I was gonna say.
Did you go over your earning report?
Yeah, didn't I?
Okay. I know you had it up.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I know you went over earlier.
No, I just did it again.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Wait till we come out with that joint. Oof. I ain't gonna bring it up right now. I don't want to get y'all too excited. We did just get into a sell side trade on the NASDAQ futures. We up $420 so far.
So
Sell off.
BITF is
Bit Farms.
Yep. On a 1 minute, they're in a sell. They're currently down 7% today. This bar is acting like it wants to trend up, but it's currently definitely trending down. They're down 7% today. If we go a little further out on our day chart, they are in a sell. They've been in a buy though since February 8th. Okay, a lot of things are kind of lulling right now, but they are currently in this sell, as you can see. If we look at our 2 hour chart, they're in a sell as well. Everything is kind of pointing down for all the charts, all sell signals for Bitfarm. So it may continue to fall a little bit more there. And their earnings apparently is in 7 days. Okay.
JJ said, what expiration did you select for snow?
Let's see. It's AMC. Still pain in my side here. Snow, March 28th. March 28th for snow. Snow is like really annoying, to be honest. It's you know what the funny thing is gonna it's literally probably just gonna, cause it's just been consolidating, it's probably just gonna
Yeah, breakout.
yeah. Hopefully to the north.
For the north,
Not
Game
the
of Thrones. We are just crossed $600 in this NASDAQ futures short that the algo got in, getting a little support as it gets closer back to the VWAP. So now we're only up 450, but up between 450 to $600 on the NASDAQ short. And we're still, right around that $2,000 mark up for unrealized P&L in the futures. Okay, so a lot of selling pressure coming in to the equities again. Right around this 18,000, they just, really haven't been able to push up over that 18,100 mark. They continue to get resistance. The highest they got up was around 18,070 today. That's where we got that initial sell-off where we rode down $4,000 of like profit, and we realized like 720 after the loss. Right now we're in a sell-off, and I think the highest I've seen in this trade so far was like 620. Currently up 3. So some buying pressure, like I said, coming as it gets closer to VWAP. So you really got a battle between this VWAP and this first standard deviation. You can see literally here, first standard deviation, sell off, came down to the VWAP, some support, right? So they really battling between literally 17,900 and 80-ish to the 18,070. So about like an 80-point range right now they've been battling, but for sure. All right, and then we just got into a buy signal. So we took off some profits of the buy of that sell side trade, and now we're in the buy side trade. You just see the algos get into that trade. So for those of you guys who be asking about the autonomous algos, you see, as I'm talking literally, we just got out of the sell side trade, took some profit on that, and now we're in the buy side trade, and now we're up already $160. Okay, and this is what it does all day, every day. All right.
AMD is up really nice today.
Okay,
Just
so,
FYI.
go ahead. No.
Just want to highlight that for you. But yeah, AMD is up $11 today. Very, very nice. Nice run up there for sure. Just want to highlight if anyone is still in AMD trades.
Like it, like it, like it.
All right. Let me look at Shopify, see what this thing been doing. Oh, Shopify's up today a little bit too. A little bit, not a lot. Just a little bit. Yeah. Snow is, oh gosh, no.
It is snow.
Snow is trending up. It's just trending up really slow. Is anyone getting into SoundHound? Anyone getting into SoundHound? No? Yes? Okay.
All right, anybody up in some trades today? Let us know. We're wrapping it up. This is going into our last 10 minutes. So drop some of your wins in the chat so we can celebrate with and for you what you've done on today. Right now, we're up, around $1,500 realized so far from these futures and options trades. I know Dominique took some money off the table as well. Lisa says she's up $560 in AI for profit.
Nice.
Congratulations. Ride that ride for sure.
Wait, Eileen said I'm already in on a call. Phyllis is very convincing. Phyllis better not be doing a pump and dump on us over here, hyping up SoundHound. We pumping it up, buying, and she done dipped out on us today. Where you at, Phyllis? We ain't heard from you today. Nah, SoundHound's probably gonna do really well though with their earnings today for sure. How goes up 1,200. I'm over here manually trading. Y'all see me?
Stop it.
I don't even got the specials. I'm over here just doing my own clicking.
Stop it.
I'm still up 8 bands, but imagine if somebody else was doing it, all right?
Hey.
Maybe I could be up 1 million today. I'm over here.
8,000 is a good morning.
It's good. It's good. We're still.
I've said, let me put the new ones on your station like 6 times.
We're still, I was up 12, but,
Eileen said she's up 500 profit on AI, but Snow and AMT are messing with our vibe. I bought
Yes. Buying that time. Buying time. Let me tell you something. Buying time. Dominique's keeping a buck segment.
Hey.
Buying time can make you so much money. Yeah. It's so interesting.
Patience.
Buying time in the market, obviously, especially with options, can help you make so much money and reduce your losses, right? And it's also risk management, but also buying time in your life and not wasting time on tasks that can be outsourced can also make you so much money. It seems like the key to life is to buy time.
Yeah. Miss J says she up $1,500 on NVIDIA and AI.
Yay.
Love to hear it, love to see it. Shout out to all those wins. Looks like y'all will be buying those algos tomorrow with your
Y'all
profits
definitely got the
from today.
money. Don't be emailing us. Oh, wait, can I wait till I get paid? Lies. I saw y'all. Everybody in here made at least $100. Okay.
Okay, so Lisa says, please look at TSM expiration date March 18th.
𝐾𝐜𝐴 made 2K with AI today, 25K for the month of January.
Let's get it, 𝐾𝐜𝐴. Congratulations.
All right, 𝐾𝐜𝐴.
Love to hear it. Love to see it.
𝐾𝐜𝐴.
I know.
It used to take me half a year to make 25K.
And I know a lot of people saying how much they up since the show started too, right? We started the show January 22nd. I got some DMs and stuff like that. People like, I'm up 400%. I'm up $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 since you guys started the show.
I wanna do like a survey.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna have
and say how much have y'all made since the show started? Because I'm gonna need y'all to keep y'all little calculations together. Yeah, I wanna know. So I'm gonna make a graph to say this is how much people made just since my birthday. Yeah. This is the best birthday gift ever. Thank you, guys.
That's why I kept saying it during the show. I said, this is going to be a monumental day of launching it on your birthday. I said, you're going to look back on this.
I'm going to look back on it on my 39th birthday. That was a tough, oh, man. I'm like, how did I get here?
You stop it right now.
How did I get here?
Amazing, baby.
All right, Snow is still playing around. But TSM, okay? Oh, man. Just had a taste for
Congrats to all of
Philly
us.
cheesesteak. Philly cheesesteak. It's that time of day where I get hungry. Philly cheesesteak is what's on my mind today. What y'all think about that?
Oh, I support that.
That would be good. I found a good little Philly cheesesteak spot. All right. So TSM is Taiwan Semiconductor. They're currently up 59 cents. As you can see, Miss Lisa, we are currently in a buy on it. It is literally trending up right now. Like right now, as we speak, it is starting to trend up. Okay, so that is that. That's in a 1 minute chart. We go in our 3. It's in a buy on the 3 and the 15. Okay, if we go on our day, it's currently in a sell for the day. So, you know, watch out for that. But this bar could change that because this bar for the day could change that if this does continue to be an up day. But yes, TSM expiration date March 28th. Oh, well, you got time for sure. So yeah, this might continue up. Now remember, tomorrow is Friday, so you know, do with that information what you want. Yep. Okay.
All right. So now we will transition into our keep it a buck.
Deidre wants a.
Because you've been thinking about Philly cheese.
Philly cheese like to be hit. I had one the other day.
I ain't had one in a while.
I had that, and I had you weren't there. I had a Snickers milkshake with it.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'll support that. I'll support that.
I was like,
let's get that order. I've been eating salads all week, so.
You had like 4 salads.
It's only been 4 days.
But you said it like
it's only Thursday.
But you said it was like 3 meals a day.
No, I said I've been eating salads all week. I have 4 salads. It's the 4th day of the week. All right, so here we go for keeping it a buck. So this has been question week, keeping it back to the fundamentals, okay? So Monday was why, Tuesday was how, Wednesday was what, and today is when, right? So we can break down the question when in a couple of ways. Number one, when are you going to start on the answers of to the questions that you started for the last couple of days? Your why, your how, your what, and now when are you going to get started? Because first and foremost, today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Tomorrow is not promised, and you can't change the past, right? So starting now would be what is encouraged, but identifying when you're going to start something, because sometimes you need to also have some patience on when you're going to get going, because there is an appointed time for everything. A couple of years ago, we could have never started this show because there were not co-working spaces all around the country. There wasn't the ability to do YouTube live streams 10, 15 years ago. There wasn't the technology, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So sometimes you do need to identify when and plan out that time based off your plans, right? The other thing is not allowing time to be an excuse for you not to get started today, okay? So ask yourself, based off of the answers to the questions that we've been going over this week, when you are going to get started. Because if you set a date and you hold yourself accountable, that's one of the ways that you can start moving forward and taking control of your life, because it is up to you, okay? So why was Monday? How was Tuesday? What you're going to be doing was yesterday, and when you're going to get going is today, all right? Now, we are going to get ready to wrap up the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, okay? If you are new to the show, subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so it lets you know every time we are live for the Money Matrix Show, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern. Any final words, love?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Shout out to everybody coming to the workshop.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone coming to the workshop tomorrow. Super, super excited to see all of you in person. Please check your emails for the information for tomorrow. If you have any questions, just respond to any of the emails. You can email hello@financesdemystified.com or hello@moneymatrix.tv, and our support team can help you out there. And yeah, congratulations again on everyone. It seems like most people had another green day in the market. Also, be on the lookout. See, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Be on the lookout. We're going to try to gather the information. I would love to create a fun graphic to see how much everyone has generated since they started the show. You don't got to put your real name. You can put your real name on there, but you got to put we ain't going to put your real name on social because we don't want nobody asking y'all for money. But it would be great to see the impact that we've had. Okay, so that's all I have to say.
Yeah, Algo's come out tomorrow. Super excited. Total Pilot gets going on Monday, and workshop tomorrow. So love, light, peace, wealth, great health, and abundance to each of you guys. Congratulations on all your wins, and we will see you all tomorrow live at 9 a.m. Eastern.